All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back here to another video. So today I want to talk to you people and share you my honest opinion on the Patriots, trading Stephon Gilmore to the Carolina Panthers for a 2023 sixth-round draft pick because, as you people know, Bill Belichick has traded Stephon Gilmore. Well, at first the news came out that Stephon Gilmore was cut by the Patriots, but then it turned out that he was going to be traded to Carolina. And honestly, dude, all I have to say is Stephon Gilmore, I want to thank him for his services in New England, especially with that interception in the Super Bowl against, the Rams a couple of years back, in that Super Bowl where we literally held the Rams to 3 points, where Stephon Gilmore, we were up 10-3. It looked like the Rams were driving down the field, and Stephon Gilmore just made another clutch interception in the Super Bowl, like how Malcolm Butler did 2 years prior. I mean, yeah, I think it was 4 years prior. Excuse me, 4 years prior. Malcolm Butler made arguably the clutchest play in Super Bowl history. So Stephon Gilmore, is up there with Malcolm Butler in terms of making clutch plays in the biggest stage of the game, the Super Bowl. So I want to thank Stephon Gilmore for his services in New England, because as you people know, Stephon Gilmore, he, without a doubt, was one of my favorite Patriots defensive players besides, McCourty and J.C. Jackson. And speaking of J.C. Jackson, I think that the reason why we traded Stephon Gilmore was because, obviously, for salary cap reasons, because there's no other way to explain why we would, why Bill Belichick would want to offload Stephon Gilmore to another team. So, yeah, for salary cap reasons. And I don't know if this is going to be an indication that we're going to, be breaking the bank for J.C. Jackson, because as you people know, J.C. Jackson, he's definitely going to secure that bag this offseason, and he deserves it, man. J.C. Jackson, without a doubt, I think he can be a good replacement for Stephon Gilmore. So I'm not really too concerned about us, releasing Stephon Gilmore, although I'm not really happy with this move, but how it's like Bill Belichick just pulls off these types of moves that makes you question, like, what is he doing and all that stuff, and the thing is, Bill Belichick doesn't have Tom Brady to bail him out this time, so only time will tell whether Bill Belichick made the right move in trading Stephon Gilmore or no. Now, with Stephon Gilmore, man, he's without a doubt been arguably one of our best cornerbacks, and speaking of cornerbacks, what I think Bill Belichick has done a really good job in recent years with the Patriots is him just being able to scout for, really good defensive backs, ones that can, shut down opposing receivers and, make interceptions. So that's one thing I think Bill Belichick has improved on in recent years, is just being able to find the cornerbacks for us, and turn them into the next Darrelle Revis and all that stuff. Because J.C. Jackson, I do think he's the next Darrelle Revis, because recently, man, going from the time that we got Darrelle Revis from the Jets, back in 2014 up until now, recently Bill Belichick has really just been able to find these corners out of nowhere and, turn them into beasts. Well, with the exception of Revis, because when we signed Darrelle Revis at that time, he was already arguably the best cornerback in the NFL. But, I really, I'm just wondering, like, what was the reasoning for this? Like, a sixth-round pick, in my opinion, is too little. I would have been more, it would have been more understandable had we traded Stephon Gilmore for maybe, like, a third-round pick, because for a sixth-round pick, I feel like we might have gotten maybe finessed on this. I don't know, because a sixth-round pick, like, why would we trade Stephon Gilmore for a sixth-round pick instead of maybe, like, a third or a fourth-round pick? I don't think this trade was worth was worth just trying to get a sixth-round pick, because it's like, who are we going to get with this sixth-round pick? It's a very slim chance that we're going to find any good players with a sixth-round pick. But, knowing Bill Belichick, he's been able to find really good players in the drafts, in the later rounds, from round 3 all the way up to down to like round 6 and 7 and all that stuff. But yeah, man, Stephon Gilmore traded. Well, this kind of sucks, but, this is the NFL. It's a business. So unfortunately, man, there's nothing we can do about it, but I would love to see us re-sign J.C. Jackson in the offseason. Obviously, I mean, it depends on how much money J.C. Jackson is going to be asking for. But besides Stephon Gilmore, our best corner, without a doubt, for the past 3 years would have to be J.C. Jackson, man, because J.C. Jackson has been an absolute baller ever since he came into the league. So maybe this is an indication that Bill Belichick is going to want to, re-sign J.C. Jackson in the offseason and, give him that bag and see if he can be part of our, defensive future and all that stuff. And I also heard that we brought back Jamie Collins, which, hey, I mean, we brought back a veteran defensive player. So I'm all for us bringing back Jamie Collins, So what else is there to say about this, man? Stephon Gilmore, man, he just absolutely has been a baller for these past couple of years, and it just sucks that the Stephon Gilmore era is coming to an end in New England, but I mean, it is what it is, man. What can you do about it? Stephon Gilmore, he made some great plays, but in my opinion, the greatest play he made was that interception in the Super Bowl, when he intercepted Jared Goff. So that's, I think, the best highlight of Stephon Gilmore's career with New England. So anyways, guys, that's the video here. Let me know, what do you think about this move? Do you like this? Do you like this move or no? So I'd love to hear responses, and let's have a football discussion in the comment section below. So currently, hopefully, maybe Patriots can still go on a winning spree because recently I feel like in these last couple of games we could easily be undefeated in the NFL, right? Well, we could easily be 3-1 right now if it wasn't for, for us making these careless mistakes, like against the Dolphins, fumbling the ball when it looked like we were about to score, and then, that missed field goal against the Buccaneers. So, yeah, we could easily be 3-1, but it's whatever. Let's see what's going to happen down the stretch. So, as always, go Patriots.